Yo, what's going on, guys? Cjeths back with another episode of Columbus Blue Jackets Friendship Mode. And we had the worst offseason in, well, not the worst in history, but in my history here, it was the worst. And what are we going to do to fix that in free agency? Nothing. We're going to simulate the next season. Fuck you, Gove. I really wanted that guy. That guy was mad good. Damn it. Hey. Well, I shouldn't say we're going to do nothing. We're not going to sign Johnny Gaudreau. We're not going to sign Johnny Gaudreau or make any trades yet. I'm sure Gaudreau probably got signed by now. And Rasmus Ristolainen and all the other fishes in the sea. But I have a different player in mind. A player who you would think would have a very, very high overall, but very, very high trade value, but he has a very incredibly low trade value, and we're going to trade. Can we stop getting trade offers? And we go and trade for his ass. Okay, you know what? The second. One second. Thank you. The second we're ready to start the regular season. So after all free agency, we're gonna go ahead and trade for that mofo. And yeah, that's gonna be a pretty good time because I think you guys will like the player that I have selected. The reason I'm waiting is because I don't know what overall or potential he's going to have by the time next season starts. Okay, I'm going to throw my remote at my cat. And I don't even have a cat, alright? So it's going to be the last trade offer I get. Right? Alright. Anyways. It's a pretty dope player. Art Ross Trophy winner. He's just a beastly player. Just a beastly player. Let's go ahead and acquire him. Where is he? Yep. Okay. That's right. It is not Connor McDavid. Psych! We're going to go to... Yep. Psych. Different Pennsylvania team. Shablama. Geno Malkin. Probably saying why. That's why. 1 year left. Okay? We are going to have to re-sign a ton of guys this offseason. So, might as well just get a 1 year player who's already 36 years old, so not really worried about losing him to free agency. So, we're going to go ahead and acquire his ass. I would love to get Sidney Crosby as well, and I tried to figure out the perfect world where I'd be able to get him as well, but it's just highly unlikely. Plus, his potential draft to exact top 6, so I'm not really trying to acquire his ass right now. However, Geno Malkin, on the other hand, is still pretty damn good. So we're going to go ahead and acquire him for... Where is my... There he is. Lopes. If you wonder why I'm trading Lopes, he's a sniper and look at his shot. Great. Not great. Great offensive awareness, decent defense, pretty good physical, which brings him up. Pretty good skating, which brings him up. Not great puck skills, but serviceable, I guess. But he's never going to be anything because he's got a crummy shot. Stan Hunwick. Sniper, great shot, but little top heavy in the skating. Hunwick is going to be a hard one to get rid of because I actually happen to think he's going to be very good one day. Kind of similar to like I'm trying to think of guys from our old franchise modes that were ridiculously good at low elite. And Akil Thomas would be going the other way too. I don't want to trade Akil Thomas. He's finally growing. He's up to 81 overall, but he's already 22 years old. He's kind of capped off. Look at his puck skills. His passing's been at 77 for the past 2 years. His shooting's at 3.5 stars. It's showing no signs of improving. Defensive category is not terrible, but shot blocking down there at 70. Physical category, I mean, honestly, I don't really care about the physical category. Look at his skating. That's what's boosting up his overall right now. Not really much else. So we're going to throw in Akil Thomas. So, Lopes... I have to take a player back. Take back this guy. Take Lopes and Thomas and... Nope. Oh, I forgot they had Hunwick. You know what? After taking a second look at Hunwick, maybe I don't want to trade him. Is there anyone else I could trade? Perhaps? Rage Thompson. His name's not Rage, it's Russell. Alright? Jesus. See, look at him. Look at Russell. I almost called him Rage. Look at Russell. Okay? His categories are well balanced. He may excel at certain things, but there's not one category that's in the 70s, whereas the other ones are in the 90s. He's a very, very balanced player, and he could be very good in the NHL one day. That's the difference between Russell Thompson and Lopes. Let's see if we can get away with trading like a first-round pick or something instead. They don't want it. Do you want any of my crummy starting goalie prospects? Let's see if this works. Too much time on my hands. Great song by Styx, by the way. We'll throw in that first round pick, too. Honestly, I don't care what I gotta give up to get the guy. He's 93 overall. He's a freaking tank. I've got too much time on my hands. Why will they not make this trade happen? Because we could avoid... Well, let's take a look at Bang and Jaspers. Yeah, see, Bang has balanced puck skills, balanced shot, balanced skater, terrible defensive awareness, though. Balanced physical, don't really care about that, and a decent offensive awareness. That's why I'm against trading Bang. Reed Jaspers, just solid. Alright, so he's a little all over the map, but at least he's got good defensive stats. Shot blocking, stick shaking all the way up there. Defensive awareness just has to grow and he'll be fine. So I'm anti-trading him. I'm anti-trading Thompson. Yeah, I'm sorry, Homework. I just don't see where you fit in, my man. You got a great shot, but we already have great offensive players. So I'm going to go ahead and throw in Hunwick. Trading a bounty of young assets for Geno Malk. If they don't accept this, they're high. Alright, they're high. We're not getting Geno Malk, and I'm pissed right now. Alright, we're not making any trades. Forget what I said. We'll wait till the trade deadline. I'm pissed now. Now I'm upset. Alright, let's take a look at our roster. See where we sit. See who improved. See who got worse. See who got better. In net. Okay, Bob and Neuwirth. Whatevs. Okay, we're going to need Turgeon to grow a wee bit. He's already 19 years old. He's going to have 7 years of growth. Let's see if he goes to the juniors or not. I'd imagine he goes to the juniors. No? Okay. So tell you what, I'm going to make him the starter in the AHL. And, well, what is he listed as? And he listed as a minor backup. That's mildly unfortunate. Because I want him to play as much as humanly possible. And you can't send guys to the ECHL. So we might just trade Emlyn and stack the minor league squad. Yeah. Okay, 1 second. We gotta focus on this now. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mr. Hansen. No. Got to Pierce Otherby. I don't care that you listed as a defenseman. We all know what you're gonna be one day. Forwards. We gotta ditch 2 of these guys. We're gonna go with. We're keeping Picard up here. We're gonna go with Hunwick and Lopez. Because you suck. Also, Kiel Thomas, I think. Yeah, you know, I want to call up Teal because I think he's going to be pretty darn good this year. We actually have a pretty stacked minor league squad as it is. Let's take a look at the line. I wanna stick around with the minor league lines for a little bit because we need to make sure they do very well with our franchise goalie in the net. That's actually almost more important than our current team. Okay, best lines. Okay, first line is beastly. Second line, beastly. Third line, insane. Fourth line, Just gonna make sure the right guys are playing as well. Yeah, don't care. Push Shore, I guess Push Shore I kind of care about a little bit. Yeah, we'll throw him in there. So, you know, honestly, our forward core I can get past. I think they'll be alright. Honestly, they're good enough. I might want to just acquire an incredibly good player just to throw him in there. I'm just going to move up DeMello. I know Thompson might be a little bit better than him, but I want DeMello to play. Defensively, let's see, Scott Savage. Gonna get the fuck. Okay, so we need to acquire 3 solid minor league defensemen. Okay, that'll do. And trade away our minor league starting goalie. Boy, let's go. Freed. I know. I want to focus on the NHL roster too, but we got to ensure our young beast is a beast. Roland McEwen. Okay, I'll sign Roland McEwen as one of our guys. Okay. Then I'm just going to trade for 2 guys. See if there's any like 80 overall defensemen on the block somewhere. I could just bring them in. I mean, obviously I'm not going to trade for guys that I value. I'm thinking of more just old ass guys that they're just teams are just trying to trade. The TVR, well, that's a lot of money. For 1 year I could afford it. Maybe like a Trevor Van Riemsdyk. Nope. This guy would actually be interesting to get. Well, no, he's listed as an NHLer. Cannot get him. Don't want him wasting away in the minor leagues. Like an Adam Larson would be good for the minors. Is that Brendan Smith? I'm so happy he went back to Detroit. That is hilarious. Come on, there's got to be like an old guy that's tail end of his career kind of thing. Somewhere out there. Somewhere. Nope. Thinking more like 80, 81 kind of thing. Where are you at? I know you're out there somewhere. Come on, show yourself. You don't gotta be generous. Yeah, no. Come on. This guy, are you serious right now? There's like no one out there that meets the description I just laid out. Hey, there's gotta be someone over here. Like, yeah, Shitty Schmidt. Schmidt shit. Oh, good. This is the last year of Dubinsky's contract, so we won't be contractually obligated to pay him the full value of his contract. Like Nate Schmidt. It'd be pretty cool to have in the minors. Nathan Beaulieu would be pretty good to have in the minors, but I just don't feel like covering that trade value. And tell you what, while I'm here, no, he's actually pretty bad, and he has a contract, so yeah. Okay. I'll take Nate. Oh, he's got 2 years left. I did not notice that. Son of a bitch. Really? There's no one? Alright, we'll have to go ahead and just sign two guys. I forgot to trade the goalie. God damn it. Okay, well, I'll have this fucking. Damn it. How much trade value does this guy have? It's got like none. We might be able to trade to like a champion team for a second round pick, I bet. Honestly, I bet we can get a second round pick from Anaheim for him. Of course that'd be the case. Champion, look for champion. Nope. Gotta be interested, preferably. Looking for champion. Champion. Hey. Yeah. Damn. Problem is they're not interested. Kinda neat. Okay. Oh. Whoa. Damn it. I gotta throw in something to spice up the deal a little bit. You're interested anyway with 0 trade value? I'm not trading him. Tell you what, I have. Oh, no, that's a little too much trade value. I have these 3 guys. Shit. Well, we'll have to take care of this the old-fashioned way. Just gonna need a minute here, just to sort some things out. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, they weren't even starting my my guy, so that's cool too, I guess. I see what you're doing there. Thompson, you're a 2-way forward. Well, I'll save DeMello for the penalty kill. Well, he's already up there. Twice. Perfect. Okay, well, we'll just go ahead and we'll sign the other 2 defensemen because evidently we can't trade for them. So let's hope Victor Antipin, whoever the hell I decide on, is up for the job. Antipin ain't bad. Jelena isn't bad. This guy's pretty damn good. I like this guy better. Get him on a 1 year, and Antipin is well-rounded, so I'll sign Victor. Really want to get like a 90 overall defensive for that minor league squad, and then in net, maybe just a backup goalie. Or starting goalie. I'm going to sign Malcolm Subban and trade him at the deadline. He's 84 overall, so we can get us a first-round pick. That's what I'm thinking. Anyways, we'll send to the first preseason game. Everything's cracking. Hey. Why yo? Beautiful. Okay. Now we'll go back to roster moves and we'll do the final edits, I guess. Edit lines. First and foremost. As for you, gonna get the fudge out of here. You bug off. You bug off. Alright, that'll take care of that. I'm actually going to go ahead and put McEwen up here. Yeah, I'm going to put McEwen on the top pair. As for in net, I'm going to take this guy out and I'll make Malcolm Subban the backup to Turgeon. Yes. Okay, now let's go to the NHL. Now we're ready for the big leagues. Okay. Alright, so Breadman, Dubois. Oh, Spiller grew to 90 over. Wow, okay. Okay, Spiller is way better than Ellison. See, now look. Wow, he is fucking good everywhere. There's not a category he's not good in. Even his physical category is dope. Damn. I hope he keeps growing. That's sick. Okay. Ellison grew in the offseason. Nice. Alright, he's officially a second liner. Jonathan Taves dropped a little bit. I still am against trading. I'm just, you might as well hold on to him. And Sonny Milano chip. Josh Anderson, fine. And Kovalchuk. Picard. I think we'll do a little something like this. God damn. As for Joe Teal, I'm just going to put him, I'm going to give him power play time. I'm going to leave him on the fourth line, though. Is it any wonder I'm not the president? Now, it sucks to have Kovalchuk on that third line, because he's not going to be scoring as much. But his potential drop to exact AHL top 6. And I bet he'll still score down there. So, yeah. Defensively, Murray, Werenski, Heiskanen, and Clemens. Beautifully done. Okay. And then Kazanov and Cedric Sotheby's. The next Bobby Orr / defensive defenseman guy. Jonathan Taves, get off the power play, my guy. You slide over for Mr. Teal. Ellison, Milano. Unified. Get out of there for Kovalchuk. Okay. That's more like it. Man, that's unfortunate. Sorry, Clements. Actually, no, I'm not sorry. Speaking of which, I'd like to go back to the first pair defense. Then I have a lot of faith in Murray. I do. But yeah, we got to get Clemens has got to start growing. Okay, we didn't draft him to be shit. Back to special teams. So the second pair is going to be kind of ass, but you know. Okay, penalty kill. Good. Bang. Yeah, it's 76 defensive awareness. I'll pay us. And I'm going to throw that. I'm going to pass the mic to Jaspers for a fistful or two. The name is Jasper Jaw, and I don't play. But I can rock the block party till your head turns gray. So what you saying? I explode up tight. I'm like, Jimmy, I'm a dynamite. Okay, Beastie Boys song right there. That was Pass the Mic. And I believe that was in the album Licensed to Ill. If you haven't listened to the Beastie Boys, I highly recommend you do. Just maybe ask your parents' approval first because there is some swearing and some crude references. Anyways, more importantly, we're going to do the season simulation in this video as well. So, let's get to it. Now, here's the deal. We're going to be growing as the season goes along. What do I mean by that? I mean that we have a lot of good young players whose overalls will be going up rapidly throughout the entirety of the season, including but not limited to Mr. Cedric on defense. I fully expect him to be like 87, 88 overall by the time the season ends. I'm not saying that being a cocky asshole, but that's just usually how franchise players grow in their first year. They usually can get up that high. It's harder for goalies though, because you always draft them at a lower overall. It fucking takes them forever. I'm just hoping that he's going off for the minors right now. He's 3-0. We're 4-4, so we're not doing so hot. We're 5-0 in the minors, which I guess is good. But I'm going to go ahead and say they probably ended up starting Malcolm Subban instead. So, there's also that. For some reason, our NHL squad is getting bent over and fucked. Sorry, pardon my French. But that's just the way these things go sometimes. Sometimes you just can't figure out the simulation. Don't know why. It just goes that way. Oh, we're starting to win again. I would hope to not have to rebuild this year, but I would be lying if I said I was entirely against it. You know, you get guys with trade value like Artemi Panarin, Sergei Bobrovsky's got a lot of trade value, Ryan Murray has a lot of trade value, Jonathan Toews still has a lot of trade value. There's a lot of guys I could move and move confidently and not really care too much, especially when you pick up good young assets in return. So, yeah, we're going to monitor that. Monitor it very closely. It appears we've figured out our winning ways, though, so we might be alright. Might be alright after all. Well, at least that's the hope. No, I don't want Adam Lowry. Not for what you're asking. I'll take him for free, though. But you guys are so trying to get rid of him. You know? They really cared about him, then to give him, you know, advance for a lot more than what they are. Or using him. Not trading them. Anyways, I don't know where this rumor came out that I'm willing to trade for those guys, but they're just false. Okay, you know what? Tell you what. Because I'm going to hang myself if I see any more trade offers from you guys. Let's just go ahead and nip this in the bud right now. Alright? Alright. You have 2 first-round picks. I want both of them. You happen to want, and I've noticed this because you don't stop fucking asking for them, both of my young starting goalie prospects. Tell you what, make a deal. Nope. Tell you what, let's make 2 separate deals. Fair? Fair enough? Fair enough. Okay, tell you what, let's do this one straight up. Nope, too far off. Okay. Well, just to get you guys to leave me the F alone. Because we both know I could use that. You know what? Take Yakupov too. You can give me the shittiest player you're trying to get rid of, Derek Ryan in this case, and your other first round pick, and we'll call it even. Isn't sufficient at all. See, I find that surprising. I do. I'll tell you what, I'll throw in a 3rd round pick. Too far. Really? Interesting. I'll throw in a 2nd round pick. Throw in Winnipeg's even. Really, just a bit low? I thought that was pretty damn even. Tell you what, I'll give you a 5th round pick for next year. Good. The Lions, now this whole fucking thing. I'll make more roster moves. Tell you what, we just got Derek Ryan, so we're going to use him down there. I don't think he's going to get claimed. And he did not. So, we'll go ahead and I'll edit those lines for you in the minor leagues. Because our minor league squad just got that much better. How'd I do it? Well, I saw what I wanted and I took it. And he's not a bad player either. Huh. Alright. You guys keep playing. Just now you just have a better guy on your roster. Who's playing goalie, by the way? Interesting. Well, you know, he is playing, I suppose. Wish he'd be playing a little bit more. He's already 20 years old, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Okay? Good. So maybe he'll play a little bit more now. Alright. Oh, I can see that our minor league squad's starting to lose a little bit, so that must mean he's starting now. Good. Great, grand, wonderful. We're going to have plenty of first-round picks, because I fully intend on trading that other medium starting goalie prospect and trading Malcolm Subban for first-round picks as well. God fucking damn it. Really? Oh, you guys want to make a trade too? Great. Let's make trades. You guys want to trade? Great. You know what? I don't fucking want Connor Sheary, to tell you the Lord's honest truth. I do want Evgeny Malkin. I'm going to be coming back for him later. I want your first-round pick. You know what you want? This guy. Tell you what, I'll even throw in, just to get you to leave me the fuck alone for a little while. What do I have down here? Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Oh, you want this guy, Sillinger. Tell you what, let's make a deal. And all you gotta do is throw in another 3rd round pick, so I don't feel like I'm getting shorted. Just a bit low, really. I'm going to show you a bit low in a minute when I send you another asset. There you go. Sweeten the value with touch. Do you really want to know what a touch is? Touch too much. Great song by AC/DC, by the way. There you go. We'll take another first round pick. Bye-bye now. All right, so we have 4 first round picks in other news. And I fully intend on getting even more. Okay. All right. We're going to get more. We're going to get more. Oh, man. What a day. What a day, am I right? What a day. Really, Detroit? You make me build this fucking shit again? Really? You really want to make me do this? Well, there's no way I'm getting your first round pick, so I bid you adieu. I should have traded for their first round pick at the draft like I said I was going to, but I opted not to, thinking that they were actually going to be a good team this year. Yep. Hindsight is always 20/20. Looking back, it's still a bit fuzzy. Let's see. Montreal. Leave me alone. I'm going to have nothing left to trade anymore by the time I'm done with this video. God damn it. Stop. I don't want to trade my first round picks. I don't work my ass off acquiring them just so I can trade them away to you schmucks. God. I hope this is a good draft. Really? You want to trade me Alex Ovechkin, do you? Well, it'd be hard for me to say no, now wouldn't it be? I don't really want to trade any of my first... Wow, the Capitals' first round pick looks pretty nice right now. That's all. I'll give you my first round pick for next year. Straight up. Alright, well, guess we're not getting them. There was your chance. I refuse to give up any more than I just... Oh, God damn it. Why? If I said no the first 5 times, why would I say yes the 8th time? That doesn't make sense, but it does in a way. You know, in a funny way, it does. Anyways, we still have some guys I want to move around. Subban, prospects I'll never sign, all that jazz. Why does that even make sense? I'm just curious at this point. No. I feel like the computer should ask itself, if the human's not going to make this trade, would I make it? Or if the human would offer it, would I offer it? Because 10 times out of 10, if the human offers it, it's a shitty deal. I'm just saying. Just throwing it out there. If I get one more trade offer for my first round pick, or Teal, I'm going to have a thrombo. We'll claim him, actually. You want to trade me Sidney Crosby, do you? Nope. Don't want him. You had your chance. Now, I'm going to go see if I want Sidney Crosby or not. Also, I'm going to insert Brandon Peary into our minor league lineup because why the hell not? Okay. Also, we're going to kind of need Peary down here after I trade Malcolm Subban in like 10 minutes. Yeah. I'm gonna have to push you out the lineup and make room for Brandon Peary. Okay, that'll do. By the way, who's our starting goalie now? Nope, still fucking shit. Damn it. Okay. I want him to play so bad. I'm gonna do it. It's happening right now. I don't know how much longer I can take of this. I had one franchise goalie bust out on me in a franchise before, and I'll be damned if I let it happen again. He doesn't even really have that much trade value, does he? Okay, alright. Well, that's mildly unfortunate. Yeah, fuck it, we'll keep him. I'll trade him at the draft. Rookie skaters, that I'm never going to use. Okay, Morrison and Pusher, I could probably move... I could probably move these guys for a pretty good first-round pick. Anybody interested? I might be taking a pot shot here, but... You know what's funny? We weren't that far off, it seemed like. Multiple players to fill a single need, that's the issue. Pittsburgh. Oh, you don't have your first round pick. Do I have that first round pick? Oh, yes. Okay. Moving on. Let's see who I could sucker out of a first round pick. So many unusual prospects. Just such a shame. Let's see. Buffalo. Okay. I'm just going to go around seeing if there's a high-valued first-round pick on the trade block somewhere. Nope. Quality over quantity, people. That is what I'm looking for. I just realized if we take Crosby... Oh. If we take Crosby away from Pittsburgh, naturally they're just going to be worse. So that's kind of interesting. Think about it. You know what? I'm just going to... I'm going to rethink this whole strategy of how I'm trading these guys. I'm just going to send these three in a deal for like a shitty first round pick. I know Carolina had theirs on the block. I think Dallas had theirs. Wasn't Dallas. Someone, yeah, Colorado had these. Yeah, this is decent. I just want picks. We don't need them. I just want them. See, I mean, that just got us a first-round pick. I was never going to use those guys. From the bottom line, I really wasn't. I'm not even kidding you. I would never use them. I don't think we can get a first-round pick out of these guys, but we could probably get a second. I know we took away Winnipeg's second, though. Let's see. Oh, we could probably sneak out the first-round pick. I mean, if we just throw in a few more things, crummy things that... Again, we're just never going to use this guy. That's freaking awesome. All right, we're good. I have no other trades I want to make, I don't think. Got too much time on my hands, and it's ticking away. Yeah, we're good. Let's go ahead. We'll take a look at statistics. We're done. Honestly, if we suck ass the rest of the year, it is what it is. I'm not even gonna look at the stats. Let's just simulate. I don't even want to go ahead and get bothered. We got nowhere to improve. We have like 6 first-round picks this year. That's all that matters. So that means if we ever want to trade up in the draft, well, we got plenty of picks to do so. Also, I'm gonna sign Subban to a contract extension and trade him at the draft for a low pick. So there's also that. We just have 6 other teams we can root against too, so that's fun. Also, if I keep scouting places like Russia and the Liga and all these places, we're bound to find a gem somewhere late in that first round. No, that's why I'm just scouting foreign instead of the Canadian leagues. Canadian leagues, you either get players drafted in the first round with decent potential or crummy potential in the later rounds. So I'm just gonna keep scouting the Europines. All right. Plenty of first-round picks. I'm feeling pretty damn good right about now. Lake Erie Monsters are doing dapper, if I say so myself. Okay, we finished the season with 4 straight shutouts. Well, if that's not a sign, I don't know what is. Same thing as last year. We're not as good as we were last year, but it still is cup or bust. So if we don't win the cup this year, well, it's a busted year. And we have the Islanders in the first round. So that's interesting. All right, put in a save. Yep, I'm positive. Good. Okay, let's take a look at stats. See how everybody did this year. Okay, I'll take a look at the entire league first. All right, wow, 111 points. Jesus Christ, did we win the President's? No, we're not. Tampa Bay won pretty significantly. Well, runner-up for the President's Trophy. Couldn't win in 3 years in a row. Goals for, where did we finish? We did not score a lot at all. That's what it is. I don't know how we didn't score a lot. We have one of the better scoring teams. We give up the least amount of goals by a lot, by an awful lot. Power play percentage, pretty good. Penalty kill, pretty bad. Well, not terrible. Let's see, terms and points. Cjeths Spiller. We had a lot of scorers on this team. Only one guy can do most of the scoring, and it was Cjeths Spiller with 32 goals and 61 points. Werenski second. Panarin third. Ew. Dubois, bad year. Kovalchuk on that third line, despite being 39 years old, still scored 24 goals and added 51 points. Not his usual 40-goal year, but he's on the third line, crummy line mates, and he still put up 24 goals. How many shots? 280. What a beast. Jordan Teal with a 44-point, 19-goal rookie campaign. How many of those were on the power play? Only, I don't know, not bad. Troy Ellison, not as good as the year as last year, but for some reason we just weren't scoring this year. Jonathan Toews only 35 points. He's probably someone I'm going to trade at the draft. So I'll sign him to an extension, trade him kind of thing. Bang, had a good year. No sophomore slump there. Picard, pretty damn good. Great defensive stats, just an awesome grinder. No, that was his rookie season. Didn't even know. Josh Anderson, Miro Heiskanen, good. Clements, some offensive defenseman we've got there. Kazanov and Sotheby grew to 85 overall, just like I predicted he would grow a lot. He did. We're going to have to move him up eventually. I don't know who I'm going to move down. Probably Ryan Murray, although I'd rather not. Got to take a look at our attendees. Bob, 14 shutouts collectively. That is freaking sick. 11 and wow, Neubert's got to be the best backup in this game. I am never getting rid of him. Anyways, let's take a look at the rest of the NHL. See how everybody did. I doubt we finished on top of anything. Line A had 100 points. Tolvania has 56 goals, 95 points. Should trade for him. Tavares had a follow-up year. Beastly year. Stammer, Scheifele, Malkin. Not as good as the year last year, but still pretty damn good nonetheless. Phil the Thrill. Bold Kessel. Yeah. That is that. We'll take a look at goal totals. See whether, yep, that makes sense. Okay. Alright, we'll take a look at the playoff tree, then we'll call it a video. Ugh, God. Ran through today's episode. So you got Winnipeg, Colorado, you got St. Louis, Nashville, Edmonton, San Jose, Anaheim, Vegas, Devils, Carolina, your Columbus Blue Jackets versus the New York Islanders, Ottawa Senators versus the Montreal Canadiens, and the Toronto Maple Leafs versus the Tampa Bay Lightning. So, thank you everybody for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed watching because I certainly did make it an end. If you understood everything I just said, you do not need hearing aids. See you on the next one. Peace!